Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. Doing a loop here overnight with my friend Hank. You've seen him in previous trips with me. I'm down here in the upstate of South Carolina at Burroughs Ford Campground. We're doing a loop using several trails, including the Foothills Trail. Probably going to stay somewhere near Sloan Bridge. Going to play it by ear and have a great time. There's some fallen trees on this trail, but we're going to try and negotiate around it. And I'm recovering from a cold. Hopefully it won't present a problem. All right, we've had some blowdowns, but this blowdown looks a little bit more intense. We got to find a way around it here. It looks like you can go off to the right where you don't have to dip down into that little gully. So I think that's what I'm going to do here. Just let me take my time so I don't lose my footing. Had to put the phone away there because I needed both hands to use the trekking poles to safely get across. Hank's making the passage now. We'll watch him. You got it there, old timer.
Oh yeah. Not too bad for a 70-year-old man.
Yeah, he's doing all right. There's the mighty Chattooga River. We're kind of modifying this hike since we talked to a couple that stayed the night. They were doing the same loop that we were going to do. So they said there was a lot of downed trees over near Ellicott Rock, so we're modifying it. We're just here for a camping experience more than anything, and could scout it out a little bit and explore further once we establish camp. But I'm thinking we're probably going to camp somewhere near the river. We're King Creek Falls. We're just having a good time here. Not in a rush, not actually trying to make miles, just enjoying the day and the scenery. Spoonauger Falls. Saw this when I did the Foothills Trail. It's a beauty. All right, all set up here along the Chattooga River, right off the Foothills Trail, which is right there. And this place has special nostalgia for me, as this was where I spent my first night when I thru hiked the Foothills Trail back in 2021. I was right there where Hank's tent is right now. And so I mentioned it to Hank. I said, since we're doing a shorter loop here, so why don't we just come up here to the Chattooga River and find some place to camp here. And sure enough, we got lucky because nobody else was here. Everybody was camped near Burroughs Ford at the organized campground. Had some pretty nice campsites there, so maybe we'll do that in the future, but I think you have to pay. Albeit Hank has said that he doesn't think everybody abides by that rule. But anyway, we're going to have a good night here. Forecast is calling for clear skies, very low humidity. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to first time camp without my rain fly. Almost cowboy camping, not quite. Cowboy camping would mean that you would camp without any tent and just camp out in your sleeping bag under the open stars. So this is going to be a first for me, and I'm going to let you guys know how it goes. But I'm going to have a nice clear view of the sky. You have to excuse me, my voice is kind of still recovering from the cold, which I've endured now for a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. So, but I was mostly recovered, and I decided I wanted to get out here and enjoy this beautiful late fall weather. Not even a week before Thanksgiving. So we'll have a good night here. Having an early dinner here. I got, turn the water down, not up. I got Mountain House, beef stew. What are you having, Hank?
Chicken and dumplings.
Yeah, buddy. We're right by the river here, having an early dinner here at 4:30. because we got to camp early because we didn't do a lot of miles. It was more about a camping trip and exploring and checking out an old favorite here on the Foothills Trail. And we just have to go up that hill in the morning and go up about another 1.5 miles, 2 miles to get out of here. So it won't be too bad. We're parked at the Burles Ford Campground. So it should be a really good night tonight. And we're gonna enjoy the fellowship at camp and have a good night. Got some caveman TV going. Sun is about set. Just enjoying a night on the river. What's your opinion on the matter, Hank?
Doesn't get any better than this.
There you go. You heard it from the expert. Who says you can't get out in late fall and enjoy a good evening out on the river? All right, everybody. It is 5:30 in the morning. We're getting back on trail. Got up at 4:30. Slept pretty good, actually, and just had breakfast, ready to hit the trail. Got a couple miles to go, get back to Burles Ford and where the car is parked. And yeah, it was cold last night, but like I said, I slept good. Had a really good night of viewing stars. Had to put my rain fly back on the tent because I ended up waking up at 10:30 with condensation on the sleeping bag, so I wanted to mitigate that. So yeah, we're gonna strike the trail up now, so see you in a bit. We've already climbed well above the river because we were right at the base of a set of steps. Takes you to the top of the cliff above the river. Can't see the river, of course. It's still dark out. But it's beautiful hiking under the stars. Slippery here because it's a little muddy in places. Come upon an old cemetery here right off the Foothills Trail. Winchester Family Cemetery. Established circa 1852. Check out how old the headstones are. Going back to the 1800s. And some of them just little stones that are marking the spot. I can't even see the inscriptions. All right, the parking lot's right down there. I'm gonna rejoin Hank and call it an end to a good trip. Thanks for watching.